what do you suggest moving forward if for the people that are planning to move forward, what do you suggest they start doing to prepare for that? Like in review of payroll processes.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at there. And it really depends on your environment and your architecture where you're at. I think one of the best things to do is to engage with SAP or a consultant who knows really what is delivered with the standard package, and then sort of do a fit to where you're at right now, what you have. And that'll give you some areas, to work on. For example, I have some customers that have done enhancements all through the SAP payroll module, and that's not allowed with Employee Central Payroll. So we look at those and we say, okay, what's this enhancement about? And how can we sort of unwind that? What's a different solution? Maybe we can get rid of that. So I think it's looking at what you have and saying, how can we get back to a more standard way of doing payroll? But the problem is not everyone knows what is a standard way of doing Employee Central Payroll, right? Which is where I say, partner with SAP SuccessFactors or with a consultant to get an understanding of that.
Brian, anything to add to that? I mean, we kind of covered the gamut there.
Yeah, well, I really like the advice of if it ain't broken, don't fix it, because there's a lot of truth in that. And even with payroll systems, you really don't want to get in the position of going to a different payroll system. I mean, moving to ECP or a cloud payroll is a fairly easy change compared to like moving to some other payroll vendor. And to me, that's like organ transplant. You don't really do it unless you're going to die. And it's going to take a long time to recover, because if you just think about what you've built up over time, and Mary, I know we were talking, you've done, had that system in for 20 years, and you don't realize all of the processes and reports and things that you build around that. But it takes really years to kind of develop that kind of smooth run payroll process and area. So you really want to look at opportunities to leverage the investments that you have. A lot of people on the call probably also have systems that were bought under CapEx, and you're paying, very low maintenance fees. So the cost justification can be difficult there as well. And I think that's another thing that, that I would add. If your car's paid off and it's running fine, do you want to go buy a new one? Well, they look nice, but there's that other consideration there.
Yeah.
Yep.